There are two kinds of suffering. The suffering you run away from, which follows you everywhere, and the suffering you walk straight into, which becomes the path to your freedom. A teaching from a Zen master. What do you come to meditation for? To reduce stress? To sleep better? To feel more pleasant? Those are wonderful reasons, but they are only the outer layer, the flowers along the path of awakening. If you truly want to go all the way, deep into the forest of original Buddhist wisdom, you will not find comfort. You will find three truths that might break your heart. Three stark truths about the naked nature of reality. They are like three bitter medicines, very hard to swallow. But paradoxically, only when you bravely drink these three medicines can you cure the chronic disease of insecurity and find true freedom, a peace that cannot be shaken by anything. Today, we will not walk in a safe garden. We will walk straight into the eye of the storm. Stay here if you are ready to be set free. In the modern world, spirituality is often sold as a consumer product. 10-minute meditation for productivity, the law of attraction for more money. We come to spirituality with a very human desire to make life more pleasant, less painful. I have a friend, his name is Mark. Mark is a young, brilliant programmer, but he lives in a constant state of anxiety. He turned to meditation apps, hoping to silence his negative thoughts. He told me, "I meditate every day, but why do I still feel insecure? Why am I still afraid of failure, afraid of being alone?" The problem for Mark, and for so many of us, is that we are using spirituality as a painkiller. We want to soothe the symptoms, but we are terrified of looking at the disease itself. Original Buddhism is not a painkiller. It is a surgery. It doesn't promise to make your life free from pain. It promises to liberate you from suffering by showing you the truth. What are those three truths? Buddhism calls them the three marks of existence, three seals stamped upon every single thing in the universe. When you see them clearly, your mind will be set free. Welcome back to ZenLumi. Thank you for bravely entering this dialogue. Before we pull back the curtain on the first truth, tell me, which of these three things do you fear the most? Change, loss, or loneliness? Comment your answer below. Naming your fear is the first step to seeing through it. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is a journey we need to walk together.
This truth says, nothing lasts forever. The most passionate love will eventually cool down or transform. The healthiest body will eventually grow old and weak. The most brilliant success will eventually fade. Everything you are holding in your hands right now, from your smartphone to your partner, to this very breath, is on its way to dissolution. Why does this truth break your heart? Because we are programmed to seek stability. We build our houses on sand, but expect them to withstand a hurricane. When Mark lost his first love, he suffered for years. He wasn't just in pain from losing someone. He was suffering because he had believed that love was eternal. His resistance to the flow of impermanence was the second arrow he shot into himself. How do we find freedom? Freedom comes when you stop seeking permanent satisfaction from temporary things. You still live, you still work, you still enjoy, but you no longer expect a new car or a new relationship to be the final answer to your happiness. you realize that the true source of happiness must come from within, from a mind that has been trained to be free from the thirst of craving. The second truth that will break your heart is that everything is unsatisfactory, dukkha. The word dukkha here doesn't just mean physical pain. It means a fundamental, inherent unsatisfactoriness. Even the happiest experiences contain the seeds of dukkha. Why? Because they are impermanent. Joy comes and then it goes, leaving behind a sense of longing. You get your dream job and then you start worrying about keeping it. You buy a luxury car and then you become anxious about it getting scratched. Everything in this material world is, by its very nature, incapable of filling the infinite void in your soul. The chase never ends. That is the nature of dukkha. How do we find freedom? Freedom comes when you stop seeking permanent satisfaction from temporary things. You still live, you still work, you still enjoy, but you no longer expect a new car or a new relationship to be the final answer to your happiness. You realize that the true source of happiness must come from within, from a mind that has been trained to be free from the thirst of craving.
The third truth that will break your heart: everything is not self, anatta. This is the most difficult truth to accept, but it is also the most liberating. It says, there is no fixed, separate I that exists. The thing you call I is just a temporary collection of 5 ever-changing elements. This body, these feelings, these perceptions, these thoughts, and this stream of consciousness. There is no boss sitting in your head. Thoughts arise on their own. Emotions emerge on their own. When someone criticizes you, they are actually criticizing a temporary collection of thoughts and feelings. The you they criticized 1 second ago no longer exists in this second. Why does this truth break your heart? Because our entire lives are built on the illusion of a solid I that needs to be protected, to be praised, to be defended. When someone hurts that ego, we suffer. How do we find freedom? When Mark realized that the thoughts, I am a failure, were not him, but were just clouds passing through the sky of his mind, he stopped fighting them. Freedom comes when you stop identifying with the stories in your head. You become the spacious awareness, observing everything arise and pass away. When that happens, no praise can make you arrogant, and no blame can crush you. You become invincible, because there is no I there to be invaded. Imagine if you refuse to look at these 3 truths. You will live forever as a sleepwalker. You will spend your life building sand castles, trying to hold on to running water, and defending a ghost that isn't real, called the ego. Your life will be a long series of disappointments, anxieties, and exhaustion. But if you bravely face them, what happens? When you accept impermanence, you will live fully in every single moment. When you accept dukkha, you will stop the hopeless chase outside and begin to seek peace within. When you accept not self, you will be freed from the heaviest burden of human existence, the ego. You will not become cold, you will become more compassionate. Because when you see that the person hurting you is also just a collection of pain and ignorance, you will no longer be angry at them. You will only feel compassion.
These three truths are not a death sentence for happiness. They are the three keys that unlock the door to a different kind of happiness, a happiness that depends on nothing. This journey is not easy, but it is worth taking. Today, choose one of these three truths to contemplate. Look at a flower and contemplate impermanence. Look at one of your desires and contemplate dukkha. Look at one of your thoughts and contemplate not self. Comment below, I choose to face the truth. If this video has helped open a new door for you, please like and share it, and subscribe to ZenLumi so we can walk this path of truth and freedom together. These three truths are not here to make you sad. They are here to wake you up. When you stop fighting the nature of reality, you will begin to merge with it. And in that union is absolute peace. Wishing you a truly awakened day. Namaste.